Okay. I think we're gonna start here just a few minutes early. Nothing super strange. Alright, so where we left off, we need to get into the room of the killer clown. And I think this fat lady over here was gonna help us. So, but I can't remember.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
The key.
I really need that key bad.
I'm not convinced I should help you, darling.
It's next to the
screwed
room the
you?
killer is using.
Ah, so you planned
So she
to
apparently had like
eavesdrop on
some
Merlin.
infatuation with
I
the
was
killer
hoping
clown.
there might be a connecting door.
Well, how can I refuse? I shouldn't think my feminine charms would be much use in this case, but a good dose of English arrogance might do the trick.
Yes. Yes, help me, madam. By the way,
I
when do I get to the
say!
goat?
You there? Flunky!
Oui, madame.
Listen carefully. You do understand English, don't you?
But of course, madame.
Good. I wish to deposit some jewelry for safekeeping.
I understand.
Are you quite certain?
Oh, bien sûr, madame.
Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay. Yep. Walk away. Walk away.
Over to you, my dear.
Grab. Grab, 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 grab. Yes. I'm gonna walk away before he questions me. Okay. So, open the door.
The door was locked.
Oh, god damn it.
Maybe it wasn't the right room, but this was the right key.
I'm gonna do some investigating. So there's literally... Oh, wait. Is this a good place to hide? I'm gonna have to hide from the killer clown?
There was nothing in the wardrobe apart from a vague, lingering smell of camphor.
What's camphor? I'm not that cultured. What's camphor? Is that a type of perfume, or is that like a brand of mothballs?
The cabinet was empty, but it smelt of onions. No kidding, it really did.
Ooh, someone left their White Castle in there. Out the window you go. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh wait, I should look first. Oh shit. Yeah. No stopping it now. Okay. Killer clown, what are you hiding? You dirty bastard.
The bed was freshly made, and the crisp white sheets told me nothing about the killer's habits.
How do you know he didn't make them?
It was the battered leather briefcase I'd seen Plantar carrying just before he died. I searched the interior of the briefcase, but as I'd half expected, it was empty.
I'd still take it. You don't know. There could be fingerprints on it.
The assassin had been too smart to leave incriminating evidence beside his bed.
No. He dresses up like a clown. He can't be that smart. He's not John Wick. Wait a minute. Did John Wick ever, like, disguise himself as a clown, but when he killed people? Because that'd be kind of funny.
The closet was a solid, impressive piece of antique furniture.
You're telling me there's nothing. There's nothing in here.
The bed was freshly made.
Yeah. Using my cursor. You're telling me there is nothing in this room except the door.
It was Nico's photograph of the man we suspected of killing Plantar.
Yeah, so Uncle Scar is apparently the killer clown. He didn't... All he does is open the door. There's nothing in here.
The closet was a solid impression.
To me, that just seems strange. That's the one thing. I love these point-and-click adventures, but this is obscure. Bitch. There are 2 circles on that sumbitch. Motherfucker. I'm going to eat your soul, son. I'm going to eat your goddamn soul. See?
The closet was a solid... The closet...
Open this side. Oh, you're pissing me off, son.
It was Khan. I had the kind of feeling in my stomach that would usually send me running to the bathroom.
That's it? That's what we had to wait on? Okay. No. No.
As Khan opened the wardrobe, I was sure I was dead. But he grabbed his pants quickly and didn't even see me.
Oh, God.
I didn't usually spy on men getting changed.
Oh, but he was taking off that... I
This
think
guy
I saw
was
the
killer,
green suit.
And I
Yep.
didn't want any surprises. He
This is
left
that
his checkered
fabric.
pants on the bed.
Con. Lock the door. Go away. Don't ever come back. I'm gonna steal your pants, boy. Wait, what's this? My heart was thumping. I saw a grown man getting changed. Ooh. Let's take a look at the zip.
I flipped the pants over. I had that kind of feeling you only get from searching still warm pants. I found an ordinary matchbook. No matches, no clues. But as I pulled it from the pocket, a strong thread came with it. A thread with a metal tag on the end.
Like a
I found nothing in the
security tag?
pocket. I found nothing in the pocket.
You can see the sewer stuff down there. Oh, what's this? There's something up there.
I pulled on the metal tag and the thread came out of the pants. It was like pulling out a ripcord. The pocket was empty.
Okay, flip it back over.
I turned the pants over again. I
Gruber.
searched the pocket gingerly and found a pass card. It read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation. There was nothing in the pocket.
Oh, I'm sorry, Hans. I didn't get that message.
The pocket was empty.
Okay, so I don't think... Yeah, you can't investigate the stuff. Let's get the fuck out of here. I was never here. Okay. Now we're gonna rifle through everything.
The matchbook bore a pattern of swirling color and the words, Club Alamut.
Why do I know that word? Alamut. Is that an Egyptian goddess or pharaoh or something? The name sounds very familiar.
It was the card I'd found in the hotel bedroom. It read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Well, I'm gonna leave the room. And probably return this key, I guess? I don't want to get in trouble. Maybe I should ask her for help.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
I need to return the key.
This is the key to room 21.
That's next to the room taken by that rotten Merlin, isn't it?
Yes, and it's vacant.
Really? How convenient.
Maybe it was my imagination,
offering.
but I had an uncomfortable feeling about this situation. Yeah.
What do you know about this?
I found this matchbook in Merlin's bedroom.
It came from the Club Alamut. It might be useful to find out if that club is in Paris, George.
Yeah.
I found this pass in Merlin's room.
So, that deceitful little man is passing himself off as an electrician, is he?
Uh-huh. This guy probably has a million faces.
All of them clowns.
I just couldn't bring myself to use the buzzer on this dear lady.
You are no fun, George. No fun whatsoever. Oh, no, I gotta use the... but I want to be nice and return the key. I put the key back. No. I'm gonna save real quick, because I don't want to get arrested for, giving back a key. But I'm gonna be nice. I want to give back the key.
What now, monsieur?
Do you recognize this key?
That is the property of the Hotel Ubu.
Correct.
May I ask how it found its way from the little hook to your pocket?
Would you believe it was put there by a poltergeist?
No, monsieur. The hotel is regularly serviced by an exorcist. If we had a
Really?
ghost, Father Fécond would have flushed it out.
I suppose you want the key back.
Not spécialement. The room is vacant. Since you are so determined to conduct your little investigation, I won't stop you.
Oh, really? Okay.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No, monsieur.
What about
Does
this?
this pass mean anything to you?
That is Monsieur Merlin's property.
No, it's not.
That's right. Merlin the murderer.
He gave it to
I
me.
want to see what he's left in your safe.
Impossible. I cannot betray his confidence, no matter what you say he's done.
You're making a big mistake.
Maybe I can live with that.
Whoa.
A murderer? Are you sure?
Positive.
You see? He's in
Did
this
I show you
picture.
this photograph?
Yes, you did, monsieur.
Would it make a difference if I told you the guy in the photo was a murderer?
We are accustomed to catering for celebrities, monsieur. Movie stars, politicians, royalty,
All
sporting
murderers.
personalities, they all stay here.
Is this Merlin room 22?
I couldn't say. It's a bad likeness.
This photo was taken by one of Europe's most promising photojournalists.
Vraiment? What does he use? A pinhole camera?
Damn, he just insulted Nicole. Okay. List. There's got to be a number on the back of this, right? So, really? Like that's not a clickable object back there. Well, son bitch. How about you? Do you know anything about these clubs?
Hello again. Does the name on this matchbook mean anything to you?
Indeed it does, for Alamut was the home of the old man of the mountains. You do not know him?
No, I don't.
Hmm.
Do you recognize this card?
No, I do not.
Well, then what
Thanks
good
for
are
your
you?
help.
Why are you here?
Goodbye.
Why are you in this adventure? You are wasting my time. I really want to use the phone. I need to call Nicole.
Just a minute, monsieur.
What's your problem?
No problem, if you cooperate.
What do you want?
Just a routine security check. Nothing to worry yourself about.
Oh, well, all right.
I'm gonna buzz you,
Search him,
motherfucker.
Flap.
You bet.
You're gonna get buzzed, buddy.
Hey, knock it off. Get off, you big ape.
Nothing, Guido. Zilch.
Our apologies, monsieur.
What? I had to report you to the authorities.
Round here, we are the authorities.
You
He
want
seems
us to
very
break
Italian
his
for
arms?
French people.
No. Let him go, Flap.
So what were they looking for then? Oh, they were probably looking for the briefcase. So do you guys know?
Hey,
Club-
Shorty, I didn't think much of your
Old
trick,
Mount?
little man. I don't know what you're looking for, but you picked on the wrong guy. Maybe you'll spread the word around the sewers. George Stobart is on the case. That's Stobart. 2 B's and 2 T's. It sounded impressive to me, but the weasel didn't seem to share my enthusiasm. Still, I figured he'd
Yeah,
think
there's
twice
better
before
names for a hero.
gunning me down in the street in cold blood.
I do not like your tone.
Oh, yeah? And what are you going to do about
dude.
If you
Dude,
do not
dude,
go
dude.
away, I will gun you down in cold blood, right here in the street, without
called it.
thinking twice about it.
Okay. What about the ape?
Get lost, creep.
it? Oh, yeah? And what if I don't? What if I call the cops?
First, I break your arms at the elbows and wrists. Then, when you recover consciousness, I break your fingers.
There's just
Okay.
one flaw in your plans, Ape Man.
What's that?
It's broad daylight. I don't think even you would assault me on a busy street. Of course, this tranquil square at the end of a cul-de-sac. This isolated corner of Paris that hasn't seen a street sweeper's brush since VE Day. This would be just about perfect for a mugging. Pardon me, I'm about to get very lost.
Yeah, you do that. You're gonna get fucked up, dude. Wait, what's this? Oh, this is the alley. Oh, I could have, like, thrown the briefcase down, probably. Maybe? I don't know. What am I doing back here? Is there even anything back here? This is probably where, like, if you keep pushing them, they'll take you back here and rough you up. Is there any way out of this? No? I have to stay in here? I don't want to stay in here. I want to go see Noko. God damn it. Oh, well. Son of a bitch. Guess I'll talk to, Monsieur...
What
Go
now,
fuck
monsieur?
yourself.
I've just been manhandled by a gorilla.
Yes? I do not see any signs of a gorilla.
No, not a real gorilla. It was a guy who looked like a gorilla. It happened right out front of this building.
Let me get this quite clear. Are you complaining or bragging?
I want to know what you're going to do about it. The scrawny one has a gun.
I suggest you contact the police.
Can't you do anything about them?
What goes on in the streets of Paris is hardly my responsibility.
Dude, the hands off of her.
Aren't you concerned that your guests are being intimidated by gangsters?
No one else has complained, monsieur? Did they steal anything from you?
Well, no. They didn't find what they were looking for.
What was that?
I don't know. I don't think they did either. Did I show you this pass?
Oui, monsieur.
Hey, shake my hand.
I have already explained why I would rather not.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. You're an evil little bastard. I don't like you.
There was no one registered under the name of Khan, but the name in the book for room 22 was Merlin.
And I want to get inside the safe. How do I knock this son of a bitch out and go to the safe?
Hello again. Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's bother Purple McGee over here.
Hi, ma'am.
George, what can I do for you now?
That gangster I told you about? He went through my pockets just now.
Good heavens! One never knows what to expect in foreign parts. Thank you for the warning, young man. I shall hide my credit cards in my underwear.
I showed the pass to the clerk, hoping he'd give me Merlin's papers, but he wouldn't buy it. He's too scared.
I'll give him something to be scared of. Follow me, George!
Damn. She is a lot more helpful than I originally thought. I mean, point and click adventures usually have a little bit of a
Did you
puzzle,
place
but
a package from Merlin in the hotel safe?
this is
I
my fucking
did, madame.
Deus Ex
And
Machina.
did my friend here show you Merlin's identification?
Indeed he did, but
What's the problem?
He isn't Merlin.
A mere academic detail. Give him the package.
But that is against the law.
I happen to be a justice of the peace, you silly man. I am the law. If he tries anything, shoot him,
Dude,
George.
if Judge
My
Dredd
pleasure,
looked
Lady
anything like
Piermont.
One moment, please.
that. Oh,
I haven't enjoyed myself this much since Greenham Common.
I don't know what I would have done without you, Lady Piermont.
Would you prefer to
Voilà,
bathe my
monsieur.
feet
Le
first?
manuscrit de Monsieur Merlin.
Thanks.
How satisfying. An Anglo-American alliance that actually worked.
The clerk had given me a tightly rolled sheet of parchment.
That's a low blow.
I decided not to unroll it until I was safely back in Nico's apartment.
I can't go outside because the monkeys will find me. So I need to go. I'm gonna save. Yes, I know. I'm a freaking save whore. Get over it. I think, now that I know where the alley goes, I need to go out the window, down the pipes, and then sneak around the monkeys. Otherwise, they're gonna find whatever the hell this thing is.
It was the ancient manuscript which Khan had stolen from Plantar.
Planta. Man, I really do like those names. People give the French a lot of undue shit, man. Beautiful people.
The cobbles of the alleyway looked very distant and very hard.
That's why you jump over here, right? Oh, you gotta be shitting me, man. Come on. Mattress. I'll yank the mattress out of there, and I'll jump on the mattress. Uh-huh. Oh, come on. You gotta be shitting me. You're not gonna let me do that? Is there nothing in here?
There was nothing in the wardrobe.
Yeah. Camphor. Camphor and onions. Okay. I can't go out the front. I absolutely cannot. The nose obviously isn't going to be big enough to help me in this matter. We'll go back inside the room. Yeah, I'll go back inside. Can I take his sheets? Or his pants? Can I take anything? There's got to be something. There's got to be something that lets me get down the alley. Otherwise, I'm going to get...
The assassin had been too smart to leave.
I assume it's not going to let me out the front. Oh. Okay. Okay, then I gotta... Wait, I saved before I went upstairs. Never mind. I got a feeling they're going to take the scroll. If I walk back outside, they're
Couldn't
going to
leave the
take the
hotel with
scroll.
the manuscript. It was probably what those thugs were looking for.
I know! But how? How do I get out? How do I get out?
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
This.
This is what Merlin was so keen to hide.
Really? Well, that fuss for a sample of wallpaper.
It's some kind of manuscript, and it looks to
Oh,
be
she'll
very
throw
old.
it out the window to me.
If I was you, I'd keep it well out of sight until you're clear of this place.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I could roll it up and put it down my pants.
No, that wouldn't do at all. You'd attract far too much attention.
Wait, I could hide it in the nose.
Do you know what this is?
And a guess, I'd say...
That's right.
Yeah.
It was-
Ah, Mr. Mer...
That's
Yeah.
him.
I've got an idea. Take this.
Maybe not.
Oh, fuck you.
Maybe not.
I need someone to throw it down.
Hello
to me.
again.
Can you help me?
Have you ever seen this old manuscript before? You know what it is, don't you?
You are in great danger. Put the manuscript back and leave here.
What's going on?
I can say no more.
He's one of the Templars.
Do you recognize this key?
No, I do not.
Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
Surely I'm not supposed to just talk to this jackass about the manuscript.
What now, monsieur?
Do you want this manuscript back?
After all the fuss it caused? No, you keep it.
See, to me, I feel like I should call Nicole and have her help me, but clearly that's not the answer. Unless I'm supposed to throw it down? Man, that seems... Why would I throw it down? What if something happens to it?
I knew this was no way to treat an ancient manuscript, but I couldn't let it fall into the hands of the goons waiting outside.
Okay. I figured it would be a partner thing, but I get it. Okay. I just gotta be quick. Because I bet if I don't get down there quick enough, someone's gonna steal it. And then it's just gonna add to our trip. I don't want to add to our trip. I want to get back to the beautiful French lady.
Hold it right there. Search him again, Flap.
Hey, you watch where you're rubbing.
Nothing, Guido.
Okay, let him go.
Haha! You thought you could frisk me.
If the manuscript was what Flap and Guido were after, they were going to be disappointed.
Now can I go?
I couldn't wait
Yep.
to get back to Nico's apartment and check it out.
Yay!
Hi, how are you?
Oh, hi. Come in, George.
Please have a seat on the bed. Okay. Let's talk about you.
Do you have a boyfriend?
You.
Not anymore. There was someone. A guy in my final year, but it didn't work out. Neither did my degree.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Tell me more about your family.
When I was a little girl, I used to spend the winter with my grandfather and grandma. They were the best times, warm and safe in their tiny cottage. My grandfather rolled cigarettes while grandma made hot chocolate and cakes. One day, he stopped his scrolling. He put the lid back on his tobacco jar and took me in his arms. I laughed and wriggled, but he hushed me to be silent. With his unshaven chin all scratchy in my ear, he told me his secret.
What did he say?
He said, I don't smoke, but she likes to think I do.
What a weird old man.
Don't call my grandfather weird. He was the nicest guy ever. I wish I was back in that cottage instead of this crummy apartment in this noisy city.
Well, if we solve the thing of the Templars and get enough money... maybe
What are
we
you
can get
doing
a
to help
cottage.
trace the killer clown?
Research, George.
Yeah? You have a copy of the clown's yearbook?
I have a telephone and
Man,
lots
you
of
are being a
contacts.
dick.
Oh, well, did you find anything useful?
Not yet. I'm employing my first and most useful weapon.
What's that?
Patience.
Oh, I've heard of that. Isn't it a substitute for decisive thinking?
My God! It's a dick! Okay.
I found this matchbook in the killer's hotel room. It's from the Club Alamut.
Never heard of it. Is there anything written inside it?
No, what were you expecting?
If this
A
was a
number?
movie, there'd be a clue. A name or an address. That's no use. There aren't even any matches in it.
Yep.
Oh well,
In the
I'll keep
trash.
it as a souvenir.
No. Yeah, she's looking at the camera. I agree. He's weird.
I
You should
found
throw
this
it
in
away.
the killer's room.
What is it? A credit card?
ID, Thomas Merlin, of the Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Never heard of him or the company.
But he's the clown!
You're just not going to believe what I've found.
It's not another part of the clown's costume, is it?
Man, you are snooty.
It's
But
a
I guess I
medieval
wasn't dead.
manuscript. Khan left it in the safe at the U-Boot.
It's incredible. Is this what he took from Plantark?
It could be, which means it's worth enough to kill for.
Wait!
Look
Oh,
there,
that's a bull.
two guys on the same horse.
Oh, yeah.
I thought
Maybe
that was
they
the
couldn't
goat
afford
at
one
first.
each. What of it?
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar? Their official seal was an image of two knights sharing a horse. Whatever this manuscript means, it's connected with the Templars.
How come you know about these knights?
I learned about them while writing an article on the Crusades.
Oh, am I supposed to click on stuff?
This guy, named Hughes de Payen,
Oh.
arrived one day
It's the
at the
history of
court
the
of King
Templars.
of Jerusalem. He offered to protect the Christian pilgrims from the displaced Muslim armies.
There are
The
no
king
subtitles.
would be able to guarantee safe transit to Christians in the Holy
Hopefully you
Land.
guys can hear this.
Safer journeys meant more pilgrims, and pilgrims meant trade and wealth. The Templars proved invaluable to the king as a mercenary army. It was
Especially
said
Orlando
they never
Bloom.
asked how many the enemy numbered, just where they were. And as the years went by, the Templars grew in wealth and numbers. They were so rich, even kings came to them for loans. But at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned them over to the Inquisition. Thousands of Templars were subject to torture and confessed to heresy. Of course, at the hands of the Inquisition, there wasn't much they wouldn't confess to. The last Grand Master Jacques de Molay was burned alive.
Jeez. So the treasure is hidden, waiting to be
I did not
discovered?
click anything. That
If there ever was
honestly
a
did
treasure,
just stop like that.
it's been lost for 600 years. Anyway, we're supposed to be investigating a serial killer, not a medieval treasure trove.
But maybe that's what the clown and his accomplices are after. Maybe this manuscript is the key.
You'd better leave it here for safekeeping.
Yeah, I guess.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Okay. So we know about that. This is some diamond.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull.
The only mythological bull I know of is the Minotaur, but he was only half bull.
I don't think I'd like to be half a bull, even if it was the bottom half.
What's that object between them?
It looks like a gem on top of a tripod.
with the light of God hitting it.
There's a guy working on a loom. He's weaving a carpet or a tapestry.
Or a duvet cover? It's a clue to a place,
It's
I
the
reckon.
Loom of Fate.
Somewhere famed for weaving and ships.
It wants
Where
me to
folk
kill
live in
Wesley.
barrels?
It beats copper boxes.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
She reminds me of the Wicked Queen in Snow White.
She was the one
Oh,
who
those are
said
faces. I
mirror,
thought
mirror
those-
on the
those
wall,
to me
wasn't
kinda
she?
looked like
She made me
Hebrew
cry
characters.
so much when I was a kid. Mom carried me out of the movie theater.
She didn't frighten me in the least.
Like I said, I was only a kid. I didn't like the crocodile in Peter Pan either.
Okay.
A knight with a crystal ball. Now, there's something written on the scroll beside the knight.
Yes, but it's written in Latin. Per disciplinum mea lux videbis.
By my teachings, you will see the light.
You speak Latin? Where did you learn a trick like that?
A trick? I studied law, okay? I can read Latin.
My, you're touchy. Tell me that again.
Are you
A
serious?
knight, the knight, through my teachings, you will be enlightened.
Let's face it, we need help, George. Someone who knows about these things.
Who do you suggest? Indiana Jones?
I know a guy
Ian
who
McKellen.
specializes in medieval studies. His name is Lobino.
Huh. Some stuffy old fossil who gets horny over ancient relics, I suppose.
Far from it. Andre isn't the stereotypical professor you have in mind.
Where can I find this Lobino guy?
At the Krön Museum. I'll give you the address.
Why don't you come with me?
Let's take another look at the
I
manuscript.
want you to come with. Okay.
Look there, 2 guys on the same horse.
Yeah, we've already dealt with that.
There's a guy with a... Between them is...
Yeah. Can I get out of this? It doesn't let me go back. The fuck?
There's a woman, but the...
Yeah. The three faces.
At the
there's
night
that
through...
guy.
There's...
Okay, thank you.
I have to go.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobinot at the Krun Museum.
I will do that. I just want you to come with me. We're supposed to be partners. I've seen the covers of the next couple games. Okay, so which one's the museum? That is the police. That is the museum. Okay, we are going to go there. Anything to investigate out here? No? Okay. Why would you look at the exit? You look real creepy, dude. Real spish. Real spish. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's a tripod!
In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and pitted with rust. It was identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript.
Well, at
A
least George
notice
isn't an
identified it
idiot.
as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marn at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory. Ireland!
What's that?
This tripod was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, I was excited.
Uh-huh! Huh! Can I talk to you?
Pardon me,
Oui, monsieur?
are you Lobinot?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No. I am the deputy custodian.
But Lobinot does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it that. He studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
Wait, what?
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
The sign on the tripod says
Not a
it was
sausage.
found at a Templar preceptory.
Doesn't make
It
any
does.
sense.
Yeah. It doesn't mention John Dee at all.
Most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in life, you see. I owe what little education I gained to my uncle. He was an optician, but he also doubled as the village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet. Wait, 19 letters of it. The bottom row of the chart was too small even for him to read, so he left them out.
Why don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
You know, I never thought of that. Do you think if I studied hard and did all my homework, I could be a professor
They're
of
being
history?
sarcastic.
At your age? Dream on.
Damn, dude, he's
Can you
trying
give
to
me
be
any
nice.
further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous.
I do not
That
root for
tripod,
George. He is definitely an
That
ugly
belonged
American.
to John Dee.
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
Dee was the most famous escapologist of the 16th century. The Houdini of his time.
Don't you mean alchemist? Escapologists use ropes, chains, and handcuffs, not tripods.
But whatever he was, that is the tripod he used in his experiments.
I want to know
What
more.
kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
Oh, the usual. Didn't you study chemistry at school?
Yeah, but we skipped over thaumatology. Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar. Though people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to park the... No. They assume I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is, I am no scholar. Not like Monsieur Lobinot.
I want to know more.
Can I take a closer look at the tripod?
What? Get it out of the case? Ah, no! That tripod is protected by a sophisticated surveillance system.
How sophisticated?
Thank you
A
for telling
painfully
me.
loud alarm bell.
How is the alarm bell triggered?
By
By
weight.
the slightest pressure on or movement of any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
It strikes me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a little.
It has
I'm going to
never
replace your
failed
tripod
yet.
with my giant
The
staff.
sophistication is in its simplicity.
Do you recognize this ID pass?
No.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
Oh, no. I don't frequent places like that.
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
Damn it!
Thanks for your help.
I'm gonna get you. One of these days, man, I'm gonna get you. So what's this? That's how I'm gonna sneak in later at night, and then I'm gonna go do 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 do, and then I'm gonna hang from this, and it's gonna be like Uncharted 2 at the beginning. Only he's an asshole and Nathan Drake is actually nice.
This is ridiculous. I could be here for hours.
Okay. So the...
Watch out! You'll have that done on top of us! Watch out!
The totem pole looked distinctly out of place in the setting of the museum.
Okay. Okay. So I need to trap
It was
him
an
in
ancient Egyptian sarcophagus with a beautifully painted effigy of its owner on the lid.
Hmm. So what's his face isn't here though. I'm gonna open this. And then get back to this. Don't know. Don't know.
As I reached toward the display case, a shrill piping filled the air. I froze, then tried to get myself together and act nonchalantly.
No, monsieur. No. No.
Okay, okay.
Oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. So I don't want to hide in there. No. Don't go inside. Damn it. I want to get him inside. I want to trap him inside.
This is ridiculous. I could be here for hours.
So... if Captain Bukaki ain't gonna come back here, then what am I doing here? There's nothing else to do. So I know how to distract them. That's at least something. What was this? What was Rujari? Oh, okay. No.
Hi. I've been to the Kroon Museum.
Did you speak to Lobineau?
No, he wasn't there.
But the tripod is. You want to see another tripod?
Have you found out any more about the murders?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clan's victims visited Paris earlier this year.
When?
The second week of July. They were both here at the same time.
Did they meet?
I don't know, but I can't
No.
imagine it was coincidence.
In Hitman 2... Well, actually, Hitman 1, technically, you kill two people in Paris. Could be that our secret guy
I
is
found the
47.
tripod.
Where?
In the museum. It belonged to the Templars. It was dug up in Ireland at a place called Loch Marne.
I have heard of Lochmarne. I read an article about the castle. Take a look for yourself.
A popular gossip magazine. You read that rubbish?
No, I write it.
Damn, son.
Professor Nigel Pegram, excavating the medieval castle at Loch Marne. That's strange.
What?
Okay, the
He
music's
resigned
all
his
loud.
chair at Durham University in order to devote his time to the excavation. Not only that, but he canceled the filming of a 4th series of his popular television program. This site at Lochmarn must be awful important to him.
He's a professor of history. They're all cuckoo.
All the same, I'd like to talk to this Professor Pegram. How do you feel about a trip to Ireland?
Disappointed.
Huh?
That I won't be going. I want to follow up the Bellotta case.
No.
If you really think Pegram's gem is important, why don't you visit Lochmarn?
On my own? I'm not so sure about that. Where is Ireland exactly?
What? You're kidding,
Let's take
right?
another look at the manuscript.
No.
There's a guy with it between them.
Yes. I don't like that you can't just back out of this.
There's a... but the reflect...
I need to stop hitting this
The
thing.
night through...
Damn it.
No way. I have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
You're coming to Ireland with me. Is Ireland where the goat's gonna be? Are you shitting me? I actually have to go to Ireland? By myself? Fine. I mean, that's kind of cool. I like that. Wait, oh my god. Am I going to go to, like, other places? Because that'd be really cool. I'm going to have to go to Jerusalem!
I passed the castle on the way into Lochmarn. The castle where Pegram's excavation was located.
Please tell me this is the only location I have to deal with.
I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside.
Hey, buddy. Do you know
Hi
Pegram?
there.
What?
What's your name, kid?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
I'm a yank. Yeah.
Rosso's the name. Murder's my game.
Are you a detective?
Let's just say I'm here to find the truth.
Cool. Just like on the telly.
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
What are you doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Why? Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down his evil throat. And there's me poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption. I tried to buy her medicine. Chopped firewood for father Mahoney till me fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too. But I took the pennies he gave me back home. Look, Ma, says I, see what your darling son has earned with his own sweat and blood. When suddenly, me dad appears and grabs the loot. I'm off to Dublin, heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me he wasn't being strictly truthful. Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year.
Who's this guy?
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Can you describe him like on the telly in the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Can you tell me where I'd find Pegram?
No, I can't, 'cause he's not here now, but if I sees him, I'll ask him.
Do you know what Pegram was doing in the castle?
Digging for buried treasure. Jewels and gold and skeletons, like in the films.
Aye.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Lochmarn, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous psychotic.
He's Mexican Joker.
It's just like that film I saw. There's this clown, see? And he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to warn the sheriff, only no one believes him. Then, while he's in the tub, the clown cuts him up with a chainsaw.
My God, that doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
Who are you calling a kid? I'm 25.
Yeah, right. You're not a day over 14.
Oh no, it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 3 kids. 10 kids if you count the wives.
What can you tell me about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I get inside?
I want to
No,
know
It's
why
locked
the music's
up.
so damn
Does
loud.
anyone live there?
No. Only, what do you want to know? Oh, nothing.
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
He's a
No.
Templar.
What is
All
you
these
covering
people are
up?
Templars. Even
Is
that
it something
fat
you're
lady
scared of?
outside Nichols.
I ain't scared of nothing.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh, there's a ghost. It's called the Phantom of Loch Man.
You're not telling me you believe in ghosts, are you?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes. Last Tuesday night, I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worst.
It's the goat.
It was coming from
the goat!
inside the castle.
I want that goat.
Did you find out what was making the noise in the castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was cracked and greasy like an old dinner plate. The yard was full of shadows. I could have been hiding anything. I would have gone home, but my legs had lost their stuffing.
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did. And a fearsome sight it is too. I sat on my arse, waited while the moon went down. Then out it comes from the shadows, all grey and tattered and hunched over like an old bent willow. Then I hears this spluttering and splashing and horrible laughter in the dark. I was so scared. Why, I fell off the bloody wall.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation for what you saw at the castle.
There is. The bloody place is haunted.
Ever heard of Thomas Merlin or the Gruber Electronics Corporation?
No?
Give me your hand.
Get lost.
Oh, come on. I just want to show you a little trick.
No way, mister. I don't do tricks. Father Mahoney told me I'd burn in hell if I did.
I just want to shake your hand, that's all.
No way.
One of these days.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
You going down a bit. Fuse box?
I tugged at the plastic cover, but it didn't move.
It's because you're weak. Nico gonna kick your ass. Oh my god, there's so many people. So many people to talk to.
My name's George.
Pleased to meet you, mister. My name's Fitzgerald.
Can I get you another drink?
Oh, no, thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm on tablets for my nerves. More than a pint and I'll pass out.
Good to know.
Do you know Professor Pegram?
He's the archaeologist, isn't he?
That's right. Did you work at Professor Pegram's dig?
What gave you that idea?
You look like a dig weenie.
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's nothing there. Just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
Why are you so scared?
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes, when I was a kid. Then one of the little uns fell off the wall, broke his head and died. We didn't go there anymore.
You haven't been up there recently?
No.
Shake my hand.
It's a trick, isn't it?
Damn it, you're right. I can't seem to fool anyone. See you later.
I'm gonna get somebody. Alright, violin boy.
He wasn't listening.
What?
Hello there. My name's George Stobart.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. I'm O'Brien. Can I help you?
I'm looking.
Do you
What's
know
this guy?
Sean Fitzgerald?
Yes, I do. What you want with him?
I want to talk to him about working at the dig.
I can't imagine anyone employing Sean Fitzgerald on a dig. He wouldn't know a post hole from his elbow.
Good to know.
Have you heard of the Phantom?
More than that. I've seen it. And let me tell you,
He wears
it's a
purple.
dreadful
And
spectacle.
has a skull ring.
So it's not just a local legend. There really is a Phantom of Loch Marn.
Oh no, I was talking about the Phantom of the Opera.
You cheeky bastard.
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar?
I most certainly have.
Everybody's
a remarkable
heard of the
institution.
freaking Knights
Did you
Templar.
know? They were the originators of our system of credit. Their financial empire stretched from the Atlantic to the Caspian Sea. With bases in so many countries, they had to establish new methods of fiscal transfer.
So, the Knights Templar were nothing but a bunch of bankers.
I don't get it. Are you saying these Templar guys invented bank charges?
In a manner of speaking, I suppose they did.
What a dirty trick. Didn't anyone try to stop them?
Yeah, they got burnt.
Oh, yes. They were arrested, and many were burnt at the stake.
Good. They bloody well deserved it if they were anything like my bank manager.
And it's gone.
What can you tell me about the castle, Mr. O'Brien?
It's a fine sight now, isn't it? Dates back to the 10th century, you know. Most of the existing building was added much later, of course.
Are the ruins open to the public?
Oh, no, it's much too dangerous. Anyway, there's nothing of interest remaining.
Can you tell me about the tripod which was found at the castle?
Now, there's a bone of contention and controversy. It was dug up by an Englishman of the archaeological persuasion.
Who was this Englishman?
Professor Pegram, the same man who dug up the gem.
The gem.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
You're too late to meet that fella.
Is he dead?
Not that. But he's gone from the village.
Damn it.
A sore point with our esteemed host, I might add.
Why is Pegram's departure upset the landlord?
He's lost a paying guest, that's why. More than that, there's the question of an unsettled bill. Poor Michael's seen red over the business, and I don't blame him.
Can you tell me more about the landlord?
Mick Leary? He's what you call a would-be sophisticate. The trouble is, his idea of sophistication extends as far as putting paper in the lavatory.
I never worked out why he did that. It's much too dark in there to read.
That's true. Have you ever run your hand over the back of the door? The graffiti is written in Braille.
Yeah.
Do you know where Pegram is gone?
I'm sorry, but I don't. He upped anchor in the dark and shipped out before the dawn.
Why did he do that?
Who knows? A guilty conscience.
So now I gotta go to
a secret
another
assignation.
city.
Whatever the reason, he'll not be missed in Lochmar. Maybe now the fuss about the gem has died down, we can get back to normal.
Those eyes. Something about those
What
eyes
can you
I don't
tell
like.
me about the gem which Pegram found?
Now there's a gem which should never have been taken.
This
A man would
Coastal
have to be
Village.
full of greed to covet that stone. What's your interest in the jewel? You're not a reporter, are you?
Oh no.
Thank the Lord for that.
How can I get into the castle?
Well, those walls were built specifically to stop people getting in, Mr. Stobart. But I dare say you'll find a way, if you
want
will.
to see the goat.
I'd like to shake you by the hand, Mr. O'Brien.
Oh, no, you don't.
Goodbye for now.
I'm gonna get one of these guys. I'm gonna get
Hi,
him.
my name's Stobart. George Stobart.
Hello there, mister. What can I do for you?
Shake my fucking hand.
Do you know Professor Pegram?
Do I know him? Do I know the good professor himself? No, I don't. I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know him to talk to.
Do you know anything about Pegram's excavation?
Only that he didn't have the right tools for the job. What he needed was shovels and a JCB.
Pegram was digging for historical remains,
What's
not
a JCB?
Is that a fact? What
Is
the
that
hell
another
for?
thing I don't know?
It's the science of archaeology part. Understanding how people used to live by what they've left behind. One day archaeologists might be digging up our remains.
Imagine that, Mr. O'Brien. I wonder what they'll find.
Well, it
They're all
won't be
fat.
arrowheads and beakers. Fast food cartons and flavored condoms, more likely.
Did anyone from the village work at Pegram's dig?
I tried it myself, but that high and mighty history man called me incontinent. What a nerve. Hadn't I dug more holes than the rest of them put together?
Do you remember seeing Sean Fitzgerald at the dig?
Let me see now. I think me brain box needs a spot of lubrication.
Can I buy you a drink?
You most certainly can.
Give me a drink for my friend here.
Who? Doyle? Has he conned you into buying for him? Shame on you, Patrick.
Same again.
Just a point this time, Michael.
1 point of ground coming up.
See, I'm not that bad of a guy.
Do you remember Sean Fitzgerald now?
I can picture the scene as if it was only last week. Come to
'Cause
think
it
of it,
was last
it
week.
was only last week. Fitzgerald was there all right. Him and a bunch of students. He was speaking with the boss man.
Students.
Can you tell me anything about the castle on the hill?
Oh, I don't know much about anything. You should ask Mr. O'Brien here. He does joined-up writing. Would you be one of them history fellows yourself?
Oh no, I'm here on vacation.
What's that?
A vacation part. It's what the Americans call a holiday.
Oh, right. In Lochmarn? You come to Lochmarn for a holiday?
Sure, it's a very pretty place.
Where the hell are you from, mister?
California.
I know it. That's where the Bruins come from.
Yeah, amongst other things. May I shake your hand?
No, you can't.
How come?
Because I'll spill me beer if you do.
I
Bye for now.
want your hand.
Top of the morning to you.
Oh,
I
dude.
beg your pardon.
Dude.
Well, that's what you Irish say, isn't it?
Do you want something? Or are you just flaunting your xenophobia?
Well, I was trying to be sociable.
Is it a room you're after?
No, thank you. I don't plan to stay too long.
Who does? Most folk take one look at Lochmarn and jump back on the bus.
Have you served any, clowns recently?
No.
Just you.
You're
Yep.
the first today.
That's what I'd say.
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Indeed I do. Are you a friend of his, by any chance?
Oh no, I'm just trying to track him down.
Me too. That son of a bitch should be locked away.
Did Pegram stay here?
Yes, he did. 6 nights plus breakfast.
1 breakfast or 2 breakfasts?
I'll try a glass of beer, please.
Is this your first pint of real ale?
Well, I guess so. What's real ale, anyhow?
Oh, you
Beer
poor son
that's
of a bitch.
brewed from natural ingredients to traditional methods. It shouldn't be kept under pressure or refrigerated. And finally, it should have a good body and distinctive character.
In other words, it's flat and worn with bits in, and it makes you fall over.
Is he gonna fall over?
Hey, bartender?
Landlord, if you don't mind.
Sorry. Shake my hand, why don't you?
Now, why should I do that? What have you got up your sleeve?
Nothing. Come on, just shake my hand.
Oh, not just now, mister. I have to be careful on account of the health restrictions.
Oh, jeez.
One of you
Look,
guys.
I gotta be going.
I'm gonna get one of them. Okay, Sleepy Joe. Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh.
Hi there, old-timer. What? Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left my lips, I regretted them.
Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father Mahoney. Father, says I, why were we born to suffer snot?
What did he say?
He said, it's my reward for being out all night like a sinner.
Yeah,
Pious
that's
prig.
an old Catholic man
Anyway,
for you.
this is no ordinary cold. 'Tis the hay fever.
Pollinosis?
Thank you. You're not a policeman, are you?
Excuse me?
Police? No. I'd know it if you were.
What's this?
What's that you're making?
It's a necklace, me bucko.
Oh, sure. Made out of steel wire?
That's right. A necklace
I
for
have
my
a necklace
pretty
made out
one.
of steel wire.
When my little lover feels it round her slender neck, she'll be mine. All mine.
Do you know Pegram, the archaeologist?
That's the scrawny fellow who was poking around at the castle, isn't it? No, I don't know him.
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
Walk up.
Don't
the
even think
road.
about it, me bucko. Lochmarn Castle is haunted.
That's what the kid outside told me, but I don't believe it.
Then you're a fool.
Ghosts don't bother me. I still want to visit that
goat.
castle.
You can't. It's not open to the public.
There's no one around to stop me, is there?
That's right. Nothing human, anyhow.
Have you ever seen the ghost?
To be sure. With me
Ow.
very own eyes.
Can you describe the ghost?
It was horrible. A wee stunted beast, long beak, straggly, flappy wings.
Are you sure it wasn't a wild animal? A rabbit or a skunk or something?
Skunk? In Lochmarn? That'll be the day. No, that was a ghost, to be sure.
I think I know what you saw on the castle wall.
I know what I saw.
I don't think so. It was the kid, McGuire.
What?
He was up on the wall last Tuesday night. He thought you were the Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh!
Can I buy you a pint?
Can I buy you a beer?
Very kind, I'm sure. But I don't drink the stuff Leary sells.
What's wrong with it?
I've seen what it can do.
Hey, would you like to shake my... no, on second thought, forget it. I'll see you later.
He's given up.
It was a beer-stained piece of toweling.
Please tell me everyone else saw that too.
It was a rectangle of toweling printed with the words, Nagopolian Stout builds body.
Okay, I know you were lying. Tell me what you know.
Mr. Fitzgerald? Doyle told me you definitely worked at the dig. He's seen you there. You might as well admit it.
I knew this would happen. I knew I'd get caught.
I need to talk to Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
You're not from the Social Security.
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefits at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he?
The fact that the things are cutting through the world's starting to bother me.
So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving. He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marquet.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam. So where's the harm in taking a peek inside Pegram's package?
You don't know these people.
Wording, dude.
I can't. I don't dare.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
The man from Paris. Jack Marquet. Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
Oh, that's Marquet? Oh, I was going to say it was Khan.
I'll deal with Jacques Marquet. Give the package to me.
No. Why should I trust you? I don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem.
Wow, his head's quite literally up his ass.
Hey, I just seen a big red...
Get out of here, McGuire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's been runned over.
Get out! Noisy little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some
you people
medicinal brand
deaf?
magnet.
Oh, yes. And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
Oh my god.
I was telling the truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay, calm down. Now tell me what happened.
I was standing here, minding me
It
own
was the
business,
gorillas.
when I saw
They
this
followed me.
beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill. Would you look at that, says I. And I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my ass. But the car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Fitzy, and hit him an awful wallop. He goes flying up on top. Jesus, says I thought he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out. And I couldn't believe my eyes.
Leprechaun.
He was dressed like a bloody pixie.
Close enough.
Hey, McGuire.
What?
Did this pixie have a scar on his cheek?
I couldn't see. He was wearing a stupid mask. Are you a special agent?
Sorry to disappoint you, kid, but I'm not. Did Fitzgerald drop anything when he was hit?
I didn't see. It all happened so fast.
Maybe the package fell somewhere out of sight.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Okay, so we know we gotta get down there. So what's this?
I pushed the switch down, but in doing so it snapped off in my hand.
Oh.
I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside. It was impossible to return the switch to its original position. Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
May I borrow this towel?
Sure you can, on one condition.
What's that?
You keep it away from old Ron.
Who's Ron?
That's him in the corner, with the hygiene problem.
Look, I gotta be going. Hello again.
So what did that button...
Could you use this towel?
I could, but it wouldn't be much use for anything else.
If I was a woman, I wouldn't think much of a wire necklace.
It's not made for a woman. I've got my sights on tastier dishes than women. Flesh as smooth and tender as a maiden's. Bones as soft and white as a newborn babe's. Rabbit, lad. That's what gets my juices flowing.
Okay.
Could you use this towel?
I could.
I'll see you later.
So what? Wait, can I go back here? No. No! God damn it.
He wasn't...
Go back here and monkey with this. What's this button do?
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Excuse me?
No customers behind the bar. Ever.
Gotta wait for him to sneeze again. Gonna get that wire.
As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed this piece of wire.
Damn right. Mine now.
It was a short piece of wire, twisted into a rough circle.
Okay. Fuck you! Where do I keep this shit if it's not useful?
Hey, McGuire.
What?
What do you think this wire could be used for?
Stealing cars. There's only one problem.
The local policeman?
No. Nobody in Lochmarn has got a car.
See you later.
Okay, mister.
Okay, so I know I can go up there. But the gym's down here. I know for a fact the gym's down there. I saw it. I guess I'll see what's up the street. If it makes me leave, I know it's the wrong place. Oh, look who it
Hi,
is.
do you speak English?
Well, now, what if I was to say no? An implication of cognizance shrouded in denial. A pretty poser of a paradox indeed.
I gave him the look I'd perfected when I was 12 and was going to be the greatest hypnotist of all time. It was a killer.
Are you attempting to hypnotize me, or is it the constipation you're suffering?
I was a little out of practice.
Okay.
Did you happen to see a red sports car down on the road?
I caught a glimpse of a flash of red on the hill and heard the racket. Sure, it was an awful noise. A sports car, you say?
A Ferrari, to be exact.
A racing car? And what was it doing here? The poor fella must have been lost.
The driver of the Ferrari was involved in an accident.
Is that so?
Yeah. He knocked somebody down outside the bar.
What an idiot! How could a thing like that happen?
He was traveling too fast.
So fast, he ran right under the car?
I mean, the car was traveling too fast.
But you'd have thought the idiot could have heard it coming.
Maybe you know the guy who was hit by the Ferrari. His name is Sean Fitzgerald.
Oh, I know him all right. That's me nephew, the idiot responsible for the stacking of my hay cart. Was he killed by the car?
Oh, no. But he has been abducted.
Well, that's a relief now.
What?
Aren't you going to look for your nephew?
What for? From what you say, it's too late.
Well, you could report the matter to the police.
Better not. Besides, what could they do?
Well, they could mount a search.
They have only the one bicycle between them. In a question of superior acceleration, I put me money on the Ferrari.
I think you ought to know exactly what Sean has gotten himself into.
I'm not sure I want to know.
But you're his uncle. His own flesh and blood.
You're right, but what can I do? If I'm not here to guard it, some idiot might try to climb the haystack. What a moral dilemma. Stay here and guard this potentially lethal agricultural construction, or to go off in search of the prodigal nephew, the very man responsible for said hazard? It'll need some thinking about.
Why, there's no problem.
You're right. Why didn't I think of it before? We'll demolish the haystack.
You don't have to demolish the haystack to go look for Sean. I'll stay here in your place and warn anyone who's silly enough to climb it.
Marvelous! I think I should start me inquiries in the bar.
He strode off in the direction of McDevitt's
poor
bar,
sucker.
leaving me to contemplate the stack of hay.
I don't want to get crushed, okay?
The stack of hay stopped, short of the top of the wall. Even if I stretched as far as I could, the wall was out of reach. What I needed was a slice or two of Alice's Wonderland.
How about this? Yeah, baby.
I inserted the end of the lifting key in the mortarless crack and gave it a firm shove. It remained lodged in the wall, jutting out to form a step. I tugged at the lifting key and found it was held quite securely.
Time to go. Aha! Yes! Yes! I am victorious. I found the goat. I'm happy. I'm saving again, just because I'm happy. It's the goat! It's the goat puzzle! I'm so happy. Now, if I remember, because I've seen enough videos, even though I've never played this game, I know this puzzle, because it's fucking infamous. He's going to headbutt me in the crotch. Watch. Okay. So, what I have to do, I believe... See, and now he's stuck.
The rope by which the goat was tethered had become tangled on the old plowshare.
Poor goat. Not as infamous as I was led to believe, eh? Even though I'm in Ireland, I still like doing the French accent. And that's the hardest... That was on a list of the hardest puzzles in video games. And all you had to do is 2 clicks. Are people really that stupid? Apparently. Yes, Franklin. It's got nipples.
The statue was too heavy to lift. It overbalanced into the sand. As I swung the stone upright, I noticed it had left a pattern of holes in the sand. I placed my fingers in the 5 impressions left by the fallen stone.
Franklin,
it was
come
weird.
on.
They fit perfectly.
Interesting.
The statue was too heavy.
Okay, so we're going to lift that back up. So I've got to find something with that.
I swung the...
Yeah. Okay, so what's over here? I got to make a concrete mold.
As I dipped my fingers into the soft white powder, I realized what it was. Plaster of Paris. I'd used it in kindergarten to make casts of animal paw prints. I reached into the sack, but it was empty.
Cocaine. Little boy. Yes. Yes. My boy.
I sprinkled the plaster on the sand until the holes were filled. I smoothed the plaster level with the sand. It was my first experience of home improvement. I smoothed...
Okay. Now, I need water or something, right?
I reached into the sack.
I need water. Okay. I'm gonna go get beer. There's nothing over here. Okay. Just the angry goat. Okay. How do I... Oh, what's this? It's just gonna look at the door, right?
Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere.
Wait a minute.
They didn't budge.
I just realized something.
I really need to start working
Did he
out.
really carry that giant stick onto an airplane? There's some funny stuff afoot. You ain't getting that past the TSA. Okay, I need beer. You're gonna give me beer. I'm gonna talk to you, because I stole your wire and he's probably very upset.
Hello again.
What?
What do you make of this white powder?
Ah! Hay fever!
Here, this wire belongs to you.
Oh, no. Never saw it before. No.
What does this red nose mean to you?
Nothing.
I'll see you later.
I need a beer. You give me beer, I buy the bear, and then I take the bear.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
I want the bear.
May I have another beer, please?
Certainly, sir.
Same again?
Yeah, please. How is this stuff made?
That's the secret of the master brewer, sir. Each barrel is lovingly manhandled in time-honored fashion, suspended on skillfully tied ropes of the finest hemp, lowered into the cellar, utilizing the forces of original gravity, like manna from heaven. I'm sorry, but the pump appears to be broken.
I could fix it for you.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician. Oh well, at least the glass washer is still working. It's not my dear, is it?
It just so happens I'm an electrician. Check out my credentials.
Well, no. Isn't that marvelous?
And I have a wire.
Here's a house bedeviled with faulty wiring of a wayward nature. Here's you, an electric man, with a little plastic card to prove it. I still want to see what you can do before I let you touch me beer pumps. You can make a start on the glass washer.
Yeah, baby.
And when you finish that, will you take a look at the pumps?
So, is this one going to be as simple as unplugging it and plugging it back in? Wait, can I grab this glass?
I couldn't see anything obviously wrong with the machine. I figured it must be the wiring. I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug.
Right.
I replaced the fuse with a piece of wire. I knew it was dangerous, but I was desperate enough to disregard everything I knew about standard safety precautions. Excuse me, Mr. Leary. I fixed your glass washer, no problem.
Bingo! And a blessing to all the saints. A free half pint to that man, on the house. Now, could you take a look at the beer pumps?
Well, I guess so, but I'm not making any promises.
If you can't fix them, I'll have a riot on me hands.
The pumps are in the cellar, right?
That's right. You'll find a flashlight down there somewhere.
Excellent. Well, this will give me the gem. That's an axe. That's a rat.
I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
Where's the flashlight? I can't see flashlight.
I lifted the trap door, and an overpowering smell of stale beer rose from the cellar below. I looked down on a stone-tiled floor, way too far to jump.
Excuse me.
There was a nasty feeling in my guts I usually associated with light opera. It was Khan. What's the problem?
Did you see what happened here a few minutes ago?
What was that?
A man was involved in an unfortunate accident.
I didn't see anything.
What about the boy?
Why does he look like
He
a
doesn't know
monkey?
anything either. The kid, well, you know how it is in these rural communities. Not enough genes to go round. I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut. Was the guy hurt bad?
He's been taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small parcel. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
If I had, I would have taken it to the police.
Of course. Thank you.
God. Okay, so now I gotta figure out how to get down there. Maybe not. What's this?
It was impossible.
Okay. So there's that. Where's the flashlight?
Excuse me?
Yes, sir?
Look, I gotta be...
Okay, let's go back downstairs.
Now I could see.
Oh,
I
that's
spotted
all it
Mr.
did.
Leary's flashlight easily. Then I noticed a flash of light. something sparkling beneath the open trapdoor. It was Peagram's gem, all right. A large, uncut blue stone.
Okay, so if it's uncut,
I guess I
we're
was
gonna have to do
already
some
under its spell.
Cutting.
Did you find it?
What?
Whatever you was looking for.
Yeah. Listen, McGuire, I want you to keep this to yourself.
No problemo. Just chuck us up a crate of lager.
No way, you're not old enough.
We can sell it and make some cash.
Forget it, kid. I couldn't betray Mr. Leary's trust.
I could, for sure. That old misery guts deserves it.
If you want to do me a favor, keep a lookout for that guy in the suit.
Okay. But it'll cost you a packet of chips.
Oh, and shout if you see that Ferrari.
Okay.
It was a large blue gemstone. It was the barman's flashlight. The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water.
I need a container. I need that glass. That glass right there.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
I found you.
So I see it.
Look, I gotta be...
You, I want your glass.
Hey! Hello there. Bye for now.
That, I want that right there. I can see it. I need a container. Fine, go back down. There's nothing down here. There's no pipes. No. Ah, there it is.
I shut off the...
So I can see that up there. I just want a container. How do I get the water?
It was in... Hey.
What?
What do you think of my flashlight?
It's a torch. That's what we call it on this side of the Atlantic.
Do you know what this white powder is?
No.
See you later, kid.
Okay, Miss...
I need a glass. How do I get the glass? I mean, I can see one right there. There's one there. There's one there. I just want
Excuse
a
me,
glass.
Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there. What now?
I have a suspicion that Fitzgerald might have been given something by Pegram.
I thought he acted strangely.
I'm talking about the gem. It was something he said.
Were you not speaking to him when he ran out to the bar?
Yeah, sure. Just talking, that's all. What do you think of this flashlight?
It's not a very practical piece of equipment, is it?
It's not switched on.
I'm referring to the lack of a bracket. How would you be fixing that to your bicycle?
I don't have a bicycle. Goodbye for now.
I'm not going to show people that I have the thing. No chance in hell.
Hello again.
What?
Ah, so you're making snares to trap rabbits.
That's right. Do you have a problem with that?
Damn right I do. Isn't it painful?
Only if I get me fingers caught.
I'm talking about the rabbits. Do they feel much pain?
You bet.
Yeah, that's kind of mean.
What do you think of this flashlight?
Very useful. That could be very handy in the dark. How much do you want for it?
It's not for sale. It belongs to Leary. You could make use of this tissue.
Never use them. Those things are unhygienic.
What does this matchbook mean to you?
Nothing. Go away and stop bothering me.
Take a look at this ID card.
I don't know anything about it.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
I can't tell without my glasses.
I'll see you later.
Okay. I am missing something. I'm either missing a room.
It was a rusty faucet.
Which is exactly what I need.
The slow drip of water barely dampened the towel. The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water.
That is an odd thing. So I need this.
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
I want to at least be nice. I don't want to run up his water bill. Okay. So we got that. We got that. Let's go up there. Go up there. Oh, yeah, we didn't notice the other guy. Whatever happened to the other guy? He said he was going to start at the bar. He lied. He doesn't care about his nephew. He's a mean, mean man. Ah, man. Freaking foot hurts, man. Yeah.
The trickle of water was quickly absorbed by the plaster. I eased the solid piece of plaster from the sand. Underneath, it had formed a perfect copy of the statue.
Excellent. So first things first, I want to look at this.
Behind the altar was a carved panel decorated with animals, birds, and plants. I placed my fingers and thumb into the holes in the wall. Nothing happened.
Story of his life.
The hardened plaster cast fitted snugly into the 5 matching sockets. There was a soft thud, then silence.
Ooh, spoopy. I'm a save whore. Get over it. Now I'm gonna need a flashlight. Yep. Ooh, Montfalcon. Or Falcon. And my back is Nico. I saw red. I want to hear what it says.
I had messages waiting to be played.
You have 3 messages.
Hey, Collard, it's me, your favorite editor. Guess what? I'm gonna give you a second chance. I need somebody to write the TV column. Pays lousy, so what's new? If you're interested, drop by the office. In fact, drop by the office anyway. We have to talk, Nico. That story of yours I spiked. It won't go away. You've made some dangerous enemies out there.
Hey, Nico, it's your old pal. I mean, your new pal, George.
Whoa, Ireland. It's a whole different country. And I got some amazing news for you. Gem of a story, in fact. Oh, gotta go. Yeah, fella here's got a drink lined up for me. See you tomorrow, Nico. Slonsha. Yep, only here for a day and I'm speaking the lingo like a local.
Mademoiselle Coulard, this is Imelda Carchon. I wanted to thank you for being so understanding when... Come to lunch, why don't you? Tomorrow. I might have more news. There's a Monsieur Merlon coming to see me this evening. He says he knows why Pierre was murdered. In fact, he'll be here shortly. I shall let you know what he says. Goodbye, dear girl. Till tomorrow.
Merlin? Oh my God. Merlin's the killer. I'd better get over there and warn her now. When it came to being two-faced, Imelda was up there with the best. I owed her nothing, but I couldn't just let her die.
No, you can't. Go over there now.
I arrived to find the Palais Royal courtyard deserted. I only hoped that I'd beaten the assassin here. I had to warn Imelda before it was too late.
You could go right there.
I unhooked the first wire.
I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just, you know, because...
I released the second wire. Even with both wires removed, the statue remained upright.
Yeah, I'll worry about it in a sec. The door's going to be locked, and then she's not going to answer the intercom. I promise. I have never played this game. It's just getting a little obvious now.
No way was I going to break through a door like that. The intercom system wasn't working. Bad sign. Somebody had cut the wire.
Oh my God, what's McNulty gonna do? See, the first time I was here,
I could deconstruct anything. The plastic sheet was thick and strong. I'd need more than my hands to tear it.
I don't think so. I think you underestimate yourself. This?
No.
I was just asking. Calm down with the rudeness. Calm down with that rudeness.
No.
Key?
No. The window had been repaired with industrial plastic sheeting.
Industrial plastic? Yeah, so throw the elephant through. What about this?
No.
Well, there's nothing else on the street, lady. Surely not.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Why are her puzzles always kind of shitty? Why is that bullet still useful? Please say that's the last time. Nope. The police are going to arrive and she's going to be arrested. She's sneaking around too much. Fingerprints are on everything. Okay, making sure there's nothing else in this room. Shouldn't be. That room's open. This is where the wife was sitting the last time. Just gonna make sure she's not over here by the phone. Okay, good. I should have followed the light. I know. But it pays to be thorough on a point and click.
My God, I'm too late.
She could just be poisoned.
Imelda. Oh no.
Yeah, I was about to say she ain't dead yet.
Nico?
Don't worry, you're going to be all right.
You know that isn't true.
It was Merlin, wasn't it?
Dressed as a cavalier. How absurd. You came to warn me, didn't you?
I must be crazy.
Let me see you, Nico.
All this time you were just using me. Which one is the real Imelda?
You are an extraordinary girl. Thierry would have been so proud of you.
Her
You
necklace
didn't know
has
my
something to
father.
do with this.
So like him. Something about the eyes. I wish we'd had time to get to know each other.
She was gone. She cheated me, lied to me, used me. But why?
Trying to protect you, girl. Police won't investigate, they'll just cover it. Okay.
Even in death, Imelda looked the same. Beautiful, inscrutable. The Ice Queen alone in her ice palace.
Told you that for whatever reason the necklace on the actual model, not the picture, looked out of place. Like it's going to disappear when I took it, so.
I opened it. Inside was a tiny gold key.
Oh.
I took the key. I had to leave. I knew I could never return.
Goodbye. The key opens up the thing. I've solved it. The case is mine.
The box was carved by my father. It never had a key. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Cochon's. I took out the key.
Ha ha!
I couldn't believe it. Imelda's key opened my father's box. I dreaded what I was going to find inside.
Yep, see that pic? They were porking.
It was a photograph of Imelda. But why here? In my father's box? I felt as if a black hole had swallowed me up. Imelda and Cochon grinning. While behind them a village was being razed to the ground. Its people butchered. And there, next to them, staring out at me across the years, my own father. There was a letter. I feared there was even worse to come.
This is your mother. Is it a puzzle?
Hotel St. Georges, Algiers, Friday. My darling Thierry, by the time you read this, you'll be safely out of Africa. You need not fear. Pierre and the organization do not know who you're really working for, or about us. Did you think I would betray you? I could not. You wanted me to leave him, but I don't have your courage. I know too much of what has been going on here. They would find me and they would kill us both. Enjoy your life in Paris, Thierry. Your life of honor, of patriotic duty. Do they give medals to spies? No. They'll just give you a phony job in an embassy somewhere. I could never share that with you. Imagine me, a diplomat's wife. So I must stay here with Pierre, the two of us bound together by what we have done to this country. Au revoir, my love. You will be in my heart until I die. Imelda. Suddenly everything made sense. My father had been working undercover for the government. He was one of the good guys after all. He and Imelda must have fallen in love. She'd found out who he really was, so he had to leave. It had broken her heart, but she had never revealed it to anyone. I knew I couldn't either. Whatever he was doing, he'd had good reason to keep it secret. I decided I would respect that and tell nobody.
God, the broken sword is his broken heart. Yeah. Emotions suck. Hi, I'm George.
I knew it was George. For a moment I was tempted to pretend that I was out. Or ask him to go away and come back later. But then...
Did she actually stay there all night?
Come
she
in.
Like, put her face in a pillow.
Hello,
or
George.
something?
So, where did you stay last night?
At McDevitt's. I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not much. I had to share the room with another guy.
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead.
And you say Pegram has disappeared?
Without a trace. But my visit wasn't a complete waste of time.
Pegram's gem?
The Templar's
You gotta
gem.
hide that.
Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man.
Okay, so the hanged... Well, let's talk about this
Do you want to look after the gem?
No, Georges. I'd be too tempted to sell it.
Really?
Look, Nico. A handful of plaster.
Yeah. Why is it that men never really grow up?
What's your problem, sister?
Your pockets stuffed with useless junk like little boys.
You never know when useless junk might come in handy.
Wait a minute. I just... Oh, why? Why is this in my pocket still?
No. Do you want this photograph back?
No, you keep it. I can always make another print.
Maybe not. No. No.
Oh.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Yeah, let's get to the next location. Then we'll call it a day. A hanged man. This
A
one?
knight with a crystal ball. The knight scroll bears a through.
Yeah.
There's a guy with a between them.
A hanged
There's a
man.
woman looking at her reflect, but there's a guy working on a loom.
What are your plans?
I want to find out who. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man. I can't sit here all day, much as I'd like to.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobineau at the Kron Museum. And why don't you see if Rousseau has heard anything?
Okay. Anything else I can do for you while I'm out? Shopping, a trip to the laundromat?
Just take care of yourself.
Yeah, stop being such a dick.
I so much wanted to talk to George about everything that had happened, but I knew I never could. My father's connection to Africa would have to remain a secret forever. His bravery would be known only to the government and to me. Revealing it would just damage his memory. People would take the story and twist it. Before long, he would be the villain and Carchon would be the hero. I know how they do that. I'm a journalist.
Okay. Yes. So let's go talk to Rousseau. Oh, he's not here.
It was just some police paperwork. Sergeant Moo?
Yes.
Have you heard of a man called Marquet?
Yes. He used to be known as the Mole of Montmartre. I heard he's been hospitalized, probably by one of his rivals.
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic, in the Avenue des Hérissons.
Why was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
I'd like to report an assault.
Yes, monsieur? Where is the victim?
I'm the victim. I've been harassed by a pair of thugs.
I see. And where did this alleged assault take place?
Outside the Hotel Ubu. They stopped me as I was leaving and went through my pockets.
Could you describe the suspects, monsieur?
One looked like a gorilla, and the other looked like a weasel. Their names are Flap and Guido.
Bon. I'll get them this time.
Thank you.
Would you like to shake my hand, Sergeant?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur. The gesture could be misconstrued.
See you later, Sergeant.
Shame. Okay. So they'll go after what's-his-face. That's the hospital. I'll try the museum. Try a couple things before we call it a night. He's still not here.
Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. No.
The sign on...
It does?
Yeah.
Most...
You don't know...
No,
We've already
but,
seen
why don't you start over?
You do...
You're... Can you give me any further...
Certainly, monsieur. That tripod?
What's the important...
D was the most...
Don't you...
Okay, yeah, we've seen all this crap.
Thanks for your help.
So he's not here. I mean, I guess I could check in here, make sure he's not hiding. Eventually I gotta break into this thing.
Leave it alone. That closet is over 3,000 years old.
Closet? It's a sarcophagus.
Well, guess. Well, go to the cafe just to be safe. Yeah, sure, frankly.
Hi there, remember me?
Ah, mais oui, Inspector. Have you found him?
Who?
The man in the sewer, of course.
I'm, sifting through the evidence.
Rather you than me, monsieur. So, when you are not exploring sewers, what do you do?
I take a lot of showers.
Oh, very good, monsieur. A policeman with a sense of humor.
Okay, so this is the only thing in here. There's no reason to go back to the sewers. There's no reason to make a phone call. There's no one over here. Okay. Just double checking, just to make sure. So I'm going to start at the hospital, and I think that's where I'm going to end it. Investigate this, and then we'll walk inside.
I felt a little guilty as I tried the door, like I was about to rob a grave. I gripped the handle with an involuntary tremble in my hand and pulled. The door was locked.
Alright. Well, we're going to save it there for this evening. We actually made some really good progress. We didn't get stuck on little word puzzles this time. So, I guess we will have to see where this journey leads us, eh, my friends? It is a game of mystery. Who knows what happened? I gotta play this weird augmenting screen thing to get out of game. Actually, I guess I could quit. I don't need to. I don't care if you see the desktop. Anyway, have yourself a good evening. Take care. Be sure to like and subscribe and all that good jazz. Make sure you watch the other guys' streams. So, I will see you people next time.